So we have seen what are congruent figures, congruency between two triangles and correspondence. Now if we know the correspondence between two triangles, then we can easily write the congruency between the two triangles. For example, uh, given two triangle ABC and PQR, and the correspondence between the two triangles is given by ABC correspond to PQR, then how can we write the congruency between the two triangles? So it's easy. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. So this is how you write the congruency between the two triangles. Now suppose the congruency between the two triangles is given. Congruency is given. So how to write the correspondence between these two triangles? So this is easy. X, Y, Z, and put the symbol for correspondence and then ABC. So when you are given the correspondence, it is easy to write the congruency between the two triangles, and when you are given the congruency, it is easy to write the correspondence between the two triangles. Now this correspondence I can even write as X correspond to A, Y correspond to B, and Z correspond to C. So the order of the vertex is very necessary when you are writing the correspondence or congruency between the two triangles. Now if the correspondence is not given, then how can we write the congruency between the two triangles? Now in such a case, you will be given the congruent part between the two triangles, and the congruent part will be indicated by identical mark. For example, here triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Now for both the triangles, the congruent parts are given, and you can see that the congruent parts are indicated by identical marks. So with the help of the congruent part, we are going to write the congruency between the two triangles. Now here the correspondence is not given. And once we get the congruency between the two triangles, we can write the correspondence also with the help of the congruency. Now consider triangle ABC. Now in triangle ABC, I can start at vertex A, vertex B, or vertex C. So if I am starting at vertex A, then you can see that vertex A is indicated by the symbol O. Now from vertex A, I can move to vertex B or to vertex C. So suppose I am moving from vertex A to vertex C. Then the path from A to C is indicated by three lines. So I move from A to C. Now C has no choice. From C to B. Now from C to B, it is indicated by a single line. So the triangle that I am going to take is triangle A, then C, and then B. Now I am going to follow the same pattern for the next triangle also. I'll start at Q because Q is indicated by the same symbol as A. And then from Q, I'll move to R because the path from Q to R is indicated by three lines. So Q, then R, and then P. So this is the congruency between the two triangles. Now you can see that angle A is congruent to angle Q. Yes, right. Angle B is congruent to angle P. Yes, this is also right. And angle C is congruent to angle R. This is also right. Now even you can see the side. AC is congruent to QR. AB is congruent to QP. Yes, this is also true. And BC is congruent to RQ. Now with the help of the congruency, we can write the correspondence. ACB correspond to QRP. Now this is not the only one way of writing the congruency between the two triangles. There is two more way. Now if I am starting at C. Now from C, I can move to the vertex B or to the vertex A. So if I am moving from C to B, then the path from C to B is indicated by a single line. So I'll move from C to B, and then B has no options, to A. So the triangle I am going to take is CBA. Now follow the same pattern for the next triangles. Here C is indicated by the symbol cross, and here I'll start at R because R is indicated by the same symbol as C. So from R I move to the vertex B because the path is indicated by single line, same as from C to B. So I am going to take the triangle RPQ. Now you can check the congruent parts. So the correspondence is CBA correspond to RQB. Now there is one more way. Find out. There is one more way. So find out the third congruency. How you can write the third congruency. Now next is test of congruencies of two triangles. Now there are 5 tests to determine whether two triangles are congruent. The first is SSS, SAS, ASA, hypotenuse side test, AAS, SAA. Now S means side and A means angle. Hypotenuse side test is applied only for right angle triangles. So let us see the test separately. Now take the first example. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Now AB and PQ are indicated by the same sign, so that means side AB and side PQ are congruent. Similarly, BC, QR are congruent. AC, PR are congruent. So that means we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by the SSS test. Now when you want to state the test, you look at triangle ABC or triangle PQR separately. So observe triangle ABC, SSS test. So that means the triangles are congruent by SSS test. Now how to write the congruency. Now here I have already written the congruency. Now this is one way. Now the other way is you start at A and then from A move to C and then to B. And follow the same pattern for the next triangle. Start at P, R and then Q. So this is a congruency between the two triangles. Now check whether you have taken the same correct congruency. AB is congruent to PQ. BC is congruent to QR. And AC is congruent to PR. Yes, it's correct. Now the next is ASA test. Now look at the figure. Here P is congruent to S, R is congruent to T, angle P is congruent to angle S, angle R is congruent to angle T. This is because each of the angle is indicated by the same marks. And side PR is congruent to side ST. So we say that both the triangles are congruent by ASA test. Now how to write the congruency? Now one way I have written here. Now the other way is P, start at P, then go to the vertex Q and then R. Here also start at S, follow the same pattern, move to the vertex U and then T. Now check whether the congruency is correct. P to S, yes, and R to T, this is also correct, and then PR to ST. PR to ST. Now the next is hypotenuse side test. Now you can see that both the triangles are right angle triangles. So what is hypotenuse side test? If hypotenuse of both the right angle triangles are congruent and if one side of both the triangles are also congruent, then we say that both the triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. Now in the figure you can see that hypotenuse LN. Now LN is a hypotenuse because it is a side opposite to 90-degree angle. So here LN is congruent to hypotenuse PR, and one of the side LM is congruent to PT. So that means both the triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. Now how to write the congruency between the two triangles? Now one way I have already written. Now the other way is, now here I am starting at L, then moving to the vertex M and then to N. So here also I'll follow the same pattern. I'll start at P, then move to T and then to R. Now the other way is start at N, move to the vertex L. Now the path is indicated by two lines and then to M. So I follow the same pattern for the next triangle also. Start at R, now move to the vertex P because the path from R to P is indicated by double lines. So R, P and T. So this is the other way of writing the congruency. Now there is one more way. If you are starting at M, you will get another way of writing the congruency. Now check whether you have taken the correct congruency. LM to PT, yes, this is correct. LN to PR, this is also correct. And M to T. Now the last test, AAS test or SAA test. Now here angle B is congruent to angle Q, angle C is congruent to angle R, AB is congruent to PQ. So when you are stating the test, look at each triangle separately. So I am observe triangle ABC, SAA test. So that means both the triangles are congruent by SAA test or AAS test. Now how to write the congruency? So if I am starting at vertex B, I can move to vertex C or to vertex A. Now suppose I move from vertex B to vertex A. Now the path is followed by a single line. So B to A to C. Now the same pattern for the next triangle. Start at Q because Q is indicated by the same symbol as B. So start at Q, then move to P because the path from Q to P is indicated by a single line. Q, P and then R. So this is a congruency between the two triangles. You will get two more congruency. You can write down. That is